This situation actually kind of reminds me, in my Discord server, which is full of actually a lot of femboys and gay people and furries. I don't know how I've attracted so many, but
That's why I fit in so well.
yeah, you would. You could be completely incognito. But what happens is we have rules, like you can't just post like not safe for work stuff. And so the mod team, they need to, if they ban anyone for posting not safe for work, they need to like provide evidence of like what they did. Are you jerking him off under the table?
No. We're jerking off the dog under the table.
I grabbed the dog and he grabbed my hand. I really wasn't sure what was happening.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'll carry on. So anyway, the mod team needs to give evidence for like why they banned someone. So now the moderator chat is literally just pages upon pages of like black men spreading their asshole and like cocks, and there's some ponies actually French kissing right now. So
can you let me into that channel? I just want to see it so I can take a picture and put it up on screen. I'll take a snapshot and you can remove me from it immediately. But
here's what we'll do. I'll send you the first 3 images that I find, okay?
Fantastic.
I'm scrolling through right now. There's one.
Now he gets to play his own game.
Oh,
ooh,
yes.
Nice.
All right. Fantastic.
The first comment, sharp.
Sharp. I like it.
There's 2.
Ooh.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Is that truly non-safe for work? That's just a black guy's ass.
That could be a picture of me on a depressing day.
Yeah.
Looking over the city, you know.
Well, my metric is what the fuck? Okay, my metric is if I was to open this in a public place, would I be like embarrassed if people saw?
Right.
This one's great.
That's fair.
Oh my God, I like that one. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Damn, boy. That's what you get for sagging.
I've looked
He
through
is
that window
posted
before.
up, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
My boy is bricked all the way up. He is ready to go.
All right, welcome to the AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
And Reggie, thank you so much for coming back on the show for a second time. God, can you imagine it?
Mm-hmm.
A third time now,
Yeah,
actually.
technically third time.
Oh, my God.
Yes, back to back. Back-to-back champ,
This might
buddy.
be not. This might be recorded like, we're going to record them together. This might be like published a week away from each other because when we have something of your status come on the show, I can't just like give it to people entirely like Netflix.
Oh, I see. You need to drip feed it.
Exactly.
Well, why stop there? You should cut it into like 121-minute episodes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh shit.
He done cracked the damn code. We'll release this entire both of these recordings as 1-minute shorts.
Yes.
That's right.
God. Yeah.
Go
Absolutely.
take the next 4 months off. You both have worked hard enough.
Have you done shorts at all, Reggie?
I did. I've done 1 or 2. I'm not like convinced that the shorts audience is the same as the long form audience.
For sure. You're correct with that.
Yeah, we have like 4,000 short subscribers and we have like 2,000 long form subscribers. Mm-hmm. So it's our audience is so fucking split.
Which ones do you like more?
I mean, I don't mind anyone enjoying our videos.
Okay, shut up. That's not the right answer, Eric. I'm tired of your fence-sitting ways here.
Yeah.
You have to pick one. Which ones are the Nazis and which ones are the Jews? Shorts.
Don't do that. He's a
long
Nazi.
I
Don't give him
refuse.
that. Don't give him that
I
option.
am staying on whatever side the femboys are on.
Okay.
The Taiwanese lady boys are my side, and they always will be.
Patrick, put up a picture of Eric's swastika tattoo.
As long as it's the one where I'm with the Taiwanese lady boys.
Okay, yeah, that's a very specific one.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm gonna send it to Reggie
proud
just
of
so
that.
that he can, so that he can have it.
Damn it.
There you go, Reggie. Now you've got a picture of Eric's swastika tattoo.
Now, is that a real tattoo or is that just done with hair?
Yes, that's a real tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, show him.
Yeah, no, there's... Yeah. it's a real picture.
Yeah.
I'm very
That's
Swedish.
nice. That's nice.
But other than that, no, not quite.
My favorite part is the hair that kind of like meets in the middle and goes down to his belly button.
Is it combed that way? Because it looks very intentional.
No, it just grows. It for some reason, it just grows. I have a happy forest. It has a trail, but there's a whole forest. It just continues to lead down.
Yeah.
If you were to light my big toe on fire while I was naked, I would be entirely in flames within 3 or 4 seconds.
What about you, Reggie?
Just a
what
hairy,
you looking
hairy
like,
man.
What you looking like as far as body hair?
I'm like maybe I got like a little some kind of Italian or something. Like I got more hair than I need. We'll say that.
Italian, fucking disgusting. First off, but
So he's got very hairy eyebrows. I would imagine.
yeah. He's like me. He's just got
Hairy
massive
ears.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
What are my dogs
Striking.
doing?
They're just the old one's just letting the big one know the business, and he's about to go outside. Yeah. The big black poodle you've seen kind of dip in and out, and he's like 7 months old, so he's a bit of a...
So, Eric, tell me about yourself. What's on your mind these days? What keeps you up at night?
Probably my dog screaming in my ear all the time because he's also
What does he
a
say? Does he tell you about all the horrible things you've done?
I mean, he explains to me why I need to gut all of my family members and arrange their organs into little symbols around my fireplace, but I just call him a silly little baby.
Well, I hope you come around. It's very important.
Eric's so good at comedy, dude.
He keeps
He's
telling
so
me to
good.
drink the blood of the innocent and all that.
The fuck was that?
I think that was just the dog going.
I thought that was like the door. It sounded like the door slamming.
Yeah, ghosts.
Oh, that's my wife slamming doors. Yeah, okay. She probably heard what I said about her in the last episode. Oh, no. We've got an Amazon package. Reggie, what do you think it is?
Unboxing video.
Unboxing video.
Let me see. Okay. Well, the shape of it, my initial guess was going to be some kind of a phallus, but it's actually kind of more like square, I think. I think
something like
it's, let's say, some kind of drug paraphernalia, just based on your demeanor thus far.
It's like a
Good
heating
choice.
element for a dryer or something.
He's really itching to get
okay.
into that.
Box inside of box.
Okay.
So
it's
now
just,
we
it's
got-
just
now we got, like-
full of cum. It's just packaged cum.
just starts leaking cum.
Close. That's pretty much a phallus. That's
That's so
It could
Patrick.
be, depending on how desperate
it's
you are.
I think it's water filters. Desperate, please.
Let me see. I need this.
Yeah. You're the master of if something's a phallus or not. Please insert it into you and tell me if that's a phallus or not.
Let me
know
ask
in
you
just
a
second. Hold
question. I've heard that repeated anal sex can result in your anus giving out and you become like incontinent. Is there any truth to that?
I suppose you could fuck with the muscle. I don't know if just normal repeated anal sex.
No
would do
one
it
that
by
I've,
itself.
nobody that I've fucked has had a penis bigger than mine. So it's never, and I hate to be this way, but everybody has such a small penis in comparison to me. It's my cross to bear. So in general, I don't think that I've ever been with somebody who was equipped to do such a thing.
I see.
Everybody just got such a small penis.
Well, have you considered that you're like kind of you're punching down? Like maybe you should start having sex with horses or something.
That's the
I don't know
solution.
if I don't know if punching horses is going to help this at all, but I'll give it a try.
Reggie told me this would make my sex life better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Eric owns horses, so I'll get to that sometime later tonight. We can take care of that real quick.
Dexter's gonna go out into a pasture and punch a 36-year-old horse in the face.
Do they
And
get
then we're
that
gonna find his
old?
body.
Dude.
This one it is.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I thought they
Horses
were
live a while.
10 years or something. Wow.
Nah, 25 to 30.
That's a
generally. This
problem.
one is actually incredibly old.
Oh yeah, that horses are just generally a problem. Do you know what the horses? So the thing nobody ever talks about with horses is horses are actually carnivores.
I've been saying
Nobody-
this for years. No one listens to me.
Exactly. Nobody talks about that. I grew up on a farm, dude. They will just scoop up a chick and just eat it.
Yeah,
If you're
they
not
got
watching.
these big dumb fucking horse teeth. They bite into you, and people are too scared to take a stand. But I'm tired
In
of
all
it.
fairness, I do know a man I think who was shoeing a horse, or I didn't know the guy that.
Is shoeing like a sort of like a terminology?
It's a sexual act.
Okay,
but
yeah.
he was there with the horse, and he was talking to his friend over on the side of the barn. And horse didn't really like what he was doing, so it turned around and it craned its neck and it bit his entire nipple off.
Giving me the vapors.
Yeah,
Good
just
lord.
Yeah.
the ultimate purple nurple, but with teeth that can eat tree bark. Just a pure smashing, tearing cut of your
I know that
entire
you've-
nipple and titty meat off.
I know that you've dated an Indian woman, Reggie, but has there ever been a situation like that for you where there was just a bad sexual thing that wasn't just smell?
A 1,200-pound herbivore ripped your nipple off with its
How
teeth.
how are you so like acutely aware of my sexual grievances? Because you like almost exactly honed in on a very traumatic memory.
I've had a lot of sex, Reggie, and I think it's just a matter of if you've had sex as much as a man like me with such a big penis and everybody else has such a small penis.
And you just know.
That you just know, yes. I
It's
think
like
that
a
might
hunter
be
going around with just this gigantic gun, just swinging it around.
gigantic.
Have you heard this theory, actually? And I'll answer your question. Have you heard this theory that actually people with this, like 3-inch penises, they have actually the largest penises, and that people with 8-inch penises are retarded? Have you heard this theory?
Go on.
So,
on.
Is this together with like the water's dry and you're all idiots theories?
Well, I was watching Neil deGrasse Tyson the other day, and he took a brief break from speaking about stars, and he put forth this hypothesis that if you have a dick bigger than like 4 inches, you actually have a small dick.
Is this because he's black and is he trying to call his own penis small?
I'm just co-opting
He's-
Neil deGrasse Tyson as like a figure of authority to try to.
Look, we all co-op black people's stuff to to talk about things. That's not anything new. What I'm
I start
saying-
talking black anytime I want people to listen to me in an authoritative position.
Go ahead. Go on. Do it right now. Say it.
I don't have
Hard-
anything
no.
authoritative
No.
to say right now. Yeah.
Listen, I'll get back to topic here.
Yes,
Right.
Yes.
You asked me if I had any strange sexual encounters apart from stinky women, but it's actually, this comes from the time with the stinky woman. We were
The same woman? Wait, how long did you stay with this stinky Arab
There was a
fucking
no. It was an Indian girl.
head? Whatever, same thing.
It was one night. We were having sex, and I don't know, somewhere around like the midpoint, like chapter 2 of sex.
Act 2.
Yeah, act 2, like unprompted. There wasn't like a lot of buildup or anything. It was missionary, and she reached up and as hard as she could, grabbed both of my nipples and pulled and twisted them.
Oh!
And I just stopped, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "Yeah, do you like that?" And I was like, "No." this
Poor
sucks.
girl. Do you have any idea how sexually repressed this woman was, to where she was trying to, like, she had no idea. She got with a white guy and she thought that she was like, I've got to find something that he likes. He's white. So she was like, what do white people like? And she
Crazy
freaked
shit
out.
like on Eyes Wide Shut.
Of
Okay,
course,
I'm just gonna
yes.
go for that.
Yeah. She just went for something nuts and was hoping so much that it would endear you to her, and it just destroyed your relationship.
Oh, well, I think there was a couple of other issues before that even happened, but
Go on, tell me.
no, I mean just the fact that she smelled like that and that it was like rubbing off on my furniture. I was like, I can't. This is unsustainable. Like if I have to put plastic down on the couch before you come over, like this isn't working.
Well, you've
Yeah,
never
that's
been
it.
with a woman who squirts, then.
Ooh-wee.
They only squirt, once every little while. They don't. It's not like they walk in the door and they start squirting on your furniture.
If you say so, whatever. You're fucking no good at sex, having ass. But you have these complaints about this woman. How long did this relationship last?
It was a
one-night
one-night
stand.
stand. It wasn't even a relationship.
You'd pay more attention.
Yeah, but like that's why I was so confused. So in the exact same scenario of this stinky, smelly woman rubbing off on you, she
Yeah.
pulled and twisted your nipples.
Yeah.
She cursed you with Hindu stink.
She cursed him with a Hindu curse.
I was thinking about that for weeks. I couldn't get over it. I was like, why?
Can't any other woman do this to me? Yeah.
There's a famous Genghis Khan quote that came to me, and it was like, you must all be, it's something along the lines of like, you must all be terrible sinners, otherwise God would not have inflicted such a punishment upon you. Talking about himself killing people.
Right. Right.
And I was wondering what I had done to deserve this.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was what you were thinking when you killed her.
Yeah, he spit on a statue of Kali on his way home that day.
Yeah.
And then this attractive Indian lady came up and he was like, oh, hey.
She have like the dot on her head.
No, I don't even know what that thing's called, but no.
I think you get married to get that.
Oh, really? Apparently, according to Eric, you get married to get that shit. So you would have had to have like put a ring on this woman to get the full experience.
The dot.
And they give you the dot.
Oh,
Oh, they give you the dot?
Yeah, but they have to drill into your head.
Oh, okay.
who knew that Eric was so cultured?
He's actually got vitiligo. He's he's.
This is.
We don't want to talk about what he is. He's not. He shouldn't be on the show.
I see.
Is what I'm saying. But
Is your real name Eric Singh?
Eric Patel is what we changed
Eric
it
Patel?
to.
Yeah,
I
I'm
see.
not gonna.
yeah, it all.
We don't say the old name. They wouldn't They don't like us in the old country.
Well, the
anymore.
issue was that like Eric Singh was like his whole name. He was one of those denominations of brown where they don't have like a full name.
Okay.
So Eric Singh was the only thing he was known as. So we just kind of shortened it to Eric and then, kind of referred him to some people to come up with a good name that would sound mildly Jewish since he wanted to be an actor when he was young.
Oh, yes, theater guy. Ah, I remember now. It's coming back.
Yes.
Oh, look, he's finally remembered you, Eric. You've become important enough for somebody like Reggie to remember who you are.
You're saying Senpai noticed me?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I would remember you more if you grabbed my nipples and twisted them and then stone cold to high hell.
And then left the stink of my body oils on you and your furniture for the next 3 days.
Yeah, just rub yourself on me a little bit. You'll be unforgettable.
That's an invitation, Eric. I want you to realize that's an invitation.
Looks like I'm on my way to Reggie's apartment now.
Yeah.
I know those hairs they're containing some sense.
Yeah, there's.
Oh yeah, I've got some musk.
Yeah.
Musk to share.
You live with your parents, Reggie, like other YouTubers?
No, haven't lived there in a while.
What are they like? Tell me about your parents.
I don't think I will. I don't think I can.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. The responsible answer. Too.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not that I'm offended. I'm just like, this seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There could be a billion different, very good reasons why you might say that.
One of them's black, one of them's white.
The game.
Yeah, I get it. I mean,
they
Eric
actually are also Indians in Canada.
and
they will cancel his YouTube channel or make him start working with Mudahar.
They'll take the dot away. They gave him that when he was
that's an honorary thing.
Yeah.
If they know he does YouTube stuff, they have to take the dot
I wish
away.
we had something like that. I
that
really
means
do.
They'll take his wife away too, and he can't get her stanky oils on anymore.
Damn, that sucks. I wish we had a cultural thing like that where you like get old enough and then you get a thing. Your parents give you something.
Well, don't you guys get circumcised?
We do, but we didn't have to get old enough.
Yeah,
they did it immediately.
That's just a being born thing. That doesn't count.
No, that's an American thing. We got our whole cocks over here. Up north of the border, we got whole cock freedom.
First off, I don't believe you unless you send a picture. Second off, it's not really that. It's not that great to have your entire penis, right? Because it gets dirty or something.
You get like smegma.
Full stop. It's not that great to have your entire penis. If you're on that side of history, you're wrong.
You're right. Yeah. It might have been more of a like coming for Jerusalem to free it from them.
Well, I mean, do you know why we have a bunch of circumcised penises down here in the first place?
I think you're not. No, I don't actually. I don't know. Why do you do it?
Tell him, Eric.
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's?
Yes, the cereal.
Okay.
Kellogg's cereal, cornflakes, all that good shit. That man was on a one-man extremist Christian crusade to stop people from masturbating.
Oh, and he was like, if I can make it uncomfortable?
Yeah, he thought if people got if people got circumcised and ate bland food, that they would not want to masturbate. So that's
actually pretty cool. I think there's a president, was it Jimmy Carter or something, that declared war on like the African guinea worm? And so this is like,
maybe
one guy wanted to solve the guinea worm and the other guy wanted to cut off everyone's penis. And you could say that these are two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, it's basically the exact same thing. What is a fucking guinea worm?
I'm sorry?
What is a guinea worm? I'm looking that shit up. What is it?
A guinea worm, it's a parasite that goes into your body and then it reproduces and it comes out your skin as like a fucking 4-foot-long worm.
And if I Google guinea worm president...
Damn, you're right. It was
Carter.
Yeah,
you were right. It was Carter, Jimmy Carter.
Oh, shit.
Rest in peace, dude.
Oh, gross. Oh, okay, it's about like clean water, so that explains the parasite. Yeah. Okay, I'm totally understanding this.
Yeah, no, you see those pictures, man. They pull the worm out of their foot. It's terrible.
Jesus Christ, is that real? Patrick, put up a picture. Yep. Oh my God, it is. Holy shit. Second picture on Google Images.
Ouchie.
Holy damn.
So that's about rules on the same level as cutting off everyone's penis, I think.
I think so. Is this a picture of Jimmy Carter with one around his neck? Is that what that's supposed to be?
I'm looking at that too. That's fucked up.
Yeah. I was trying to figure that out. Future Patrick, I'm going to just save that into the podcast folder as Carter worm.
I mean, look at the one coming out the foot and look at what he's got on his neck.
Jimmy Carter He's the bane of parasites. He's fucking wearing them as jewelry.
You know
That's
anything?
pretty hardcore to wear the carcasses of your enemies while declaring war on them.
Yeah.
That's
Modern day
if you're
Viking.
that's a good way to do it.
You know anything about Carter? You're from like a third world country. You probably don't know anything about our cool ass presidents.
Well, he's the peanut farmer. He's famously.
Oh hell yeah!
That's all I know is peanut farmer, guinea worm. Everyone gets 2 facts.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So what are Trump's 2 facts?
Oh, I think he's.
Hey, you put yourself into this box. Go ahead.
No. I have a lot of opinions. I think he's, first of all, terrific for the meme economy. Like, it's absolutely pumping these days. He's retarded and funny. If I had to put it in 2 words, retarded and funny.
Ooh, retarded and funny. That's not bad.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh wait, did the entire computer freeze? Oh,
No,
okay.
okay.
There we go.
Nope. It was just a
Jesus
brief
Christ,
freeze.
that scared the shit out of me for a second because we did not stop recording OBS.
Yeah, you guys froze on my end for 5 seconds. Oh,
Okay,
And the
yeah.
computer's doing it too. Hold on, let me.
We're seeing it.
Who was before Trump? Obama?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yes
No. Yes.
and no.
No. Yes.
It depends.
Biden,
Absolutely.
Obama, yes.
Biden was before
no,
Trump,
no.
and Obama was before Trump. So.
Wait, is that really the way history went? We got the first black president, then we got Donald Trump.
And then we got Biden, and then we got Donald Trump again. Yes. That
Damn.
is a sequence of events.
No
that has
wonder
happened.
it happened that way. Can you imagine?
that's quite the pushback.
Yeah,
I think
it was
it's a
100%.
pendulum thing.
Yeah, it was
it's a pendulum swing.
Yeah. So what about Obama? What are the 2 facts of Obama that you know so well?
2 facts of Obama.
Say it.
Well, actually, this is a
Say
little
it.
known fact. A lot of people don't realize this about him. Black fella. Completely head to toe.
What?
Yeah.
I remember him being a Democrat, but
No, I've never seen his penis, but all the research indicates that that's also probably black.
what? What's
But,
this? Surely he wasn't born in America.
Yeah, well, he wasn't born black, right?
No, he was created in a test
I think
tube.
I know what.
You guys don't know about this?
No. It's
My
okay,
God.
Eric. He
My
had
God.
he had revitiligo, the opposite of what Michael Jackson had.
Ah, yes.
He was actually a white man who had
I see.
revitiligo, and then he darkened over time.
He revitalized, so to speak.
He's a classic Uncle Ruckus type character.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, sure. That, you can say
Yes,
that.
as Mississippians, we have never heard of or seen anything related to this Uncle Ruckus thing you speak of.
Nope. No.
Completely foreign.
I've been watching that with my parents at lunch recently. I don't know if I've. So every day at lunch, because my father. I guess.
You just reminded me of a great story. I'll let you finish and then come back to me.
Go for it, please. My father's had a stroke. You go straight into whatever you were talking about. That's good enough.
Oh, your father had a stroke.
Yeah, my father had a stroke, and now we watch funny black man television show. What were you saying?
Sorry, I was not laughing at that. You might have heard someone laughing. That was my roommate was laughing at the fact that your father had a stroke.
No, who's your roommate? Can you can you just move away from the microphone and let them
he just
put them on the show
left.
for
He
a
just
minute?
walked down the hallway.
Well, go fucking get his ass and bring him back in here and put him on the show. You
No,
can
it's
actually
Tony.
leave and we'll do the rest of the.
It's,
No.
it's
We'll
Tony,
do no,
Tony
absolutely not.
Singh.
You go get him and we will bring him on the show because nobody wants to listen to you talk about whatever it was you were on about just a second ago.
I was you mentioned you were watching Boondocks with your parents.
Yeah.
When I was quite young, I was watching South Park, and I was just watching it like in my room, whatever. I didn't know a whole lot about the show, but there was a scene where I'm gonna try to explain this. Mr. Garrison becomes a tranny, and
Right.
then
yes.
he's
Not that term, but yes.
Yeah, and then he fucks Richard Dawkins, and like while it's happening,
Yes,
it's like
yes.
it's a really visceral scene, and the entire time he's saying like, "Fuck this dumb monkey," and like it's quite interesting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not black, so it's very strange.
Yeah, my parents walked in when I was watching that scene, and that was like the ultimate like you're not watching this show
Ooh.
anymore moment.
Yeah, I
it was
can
a
see
little
how they
awkward.
might come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
You remember what happens at the end of that episode, or like closer to the end?
No, you got to refresh my memory.
Wait, perhaps that's not the same episode. Is that not the same episode where he fucks Xerxes?
No, that's a later episode.
Ugh, damn. Yeah, that's
They-
the one where he's like a right?
Yeah,
And
after he gets his sex change, later he becomes a lesbian.
I was gonna
and
say
when he
that's not
goes
even
to a
like me
lesbian bar-
using like the term derogatory. Like I think he calls himself like it's called like the bar or
He
something.
uses the most offensive term to describe everything and anything
Correct.
that he sees or does. Yes,
Yeah.
but yeah, he.
Wait, is Garrison arm hair or heels?
That's
That's a good
what
question.
season.
Yeah. Reggie, do you know what I'm talking about?
Probably
not,
was the
right?
question?
Is Garrison arm hair or heels?
Is that like what type of lesbian he is?
Ooh,
Yep,
damn,
he
he picked it
figured
up.
it out.
Yeah, he picked it
Yep.
up quickly. That was a very early on running gag in the show of Will, our other co-host, put me on the spot to come up with a terminology for both types of lesbian, both the butch and lipstick. And
I see.
I came up with arm hair and heels.
That's
So-
interesting.
No, it's not. But I appreciate you for being kind.
No, but
trying to
it
think.
actually reminded me of something in my head, and I was actually thinking that my thoughts were interesting.
Right, go for it.
Apparently, there's some kind of like now that transitioning has become more common, there's like a crisis among the lesbian community because all of the how does it work? Like a lot of the butch the butch lesbians are becoming men now, which is leaving the feminine lesbians with a lack of butch lesbians to fill their needs. You know what I mean? They're having a shortage of butch lesbians because they're all becoming men.
You can't do lipstick on lipstick because then it's just two bitches.
Yeah. Then it's just pornography.
Yeah.
The supply and demand of gay sex is really a fascinating thing if you get into it.
That's an interesting point too, because that's a very real issue I can see them having to have now.
I've never, you know what? I fucked a lot of men, and I gotta think that if I did that these days, I would run into a lot of them that are just like women who wanted to be men, or vice versa.
Yeah.
I mean, would that matter that much to you?
I mean, first off, yes, it's disgusting, and secondly, you know what? I'd have to think it would be case by case, realistically.
Yeah, I mean, realistically,
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know. Does she
I mean,
pass?
well, no, it'd be a
Like-
matter of like how big is her penis. If she turned into a man, I dated a lot of guys with small penises. So as long as it's big enough to like come across like most of the guys I met.
Well, this is actually another interesting point is that I have a theory, a hypothesis, if you will. I'm working on a thesis a couple years
Okay.
out from finishing, but a lot of gay
Nice.
men have micro penises, I think. I think it's overrepresented among the gay community, and I'm doing the research to find out.
Well, since you're saying that, I just got to go ahead and just make
no,
sure.
no.
Damn it! I
No,
almost
I have a sample
straight
size.
up almost fell over.
I have a sample size of 1 that I've based this entire like sweeping worldview off of. So
Is that you
Right.
or your roommate?
that is neither of us. I had a friend that got in. I had 2 friends. They were both gay, and they got together, and like everyone was like, "Oh, they're finally dating. This is so magical."
Gross.
Yeah, the two gay guys in town.
Like, you know, they're such a good match. And then they broke up the next day, and one of them was like, "Yeah, the other guy has like a 1-inch penis. Like, I can't do
So
this."
it was definitely the bottom who was upset about him having a 1-inch penis. Because I've been there. I've been there. I've felt that feeling. I've felt that sting.
It hurts. It hurts when it's small. It hurts like in the heart.
How big is your roommate's penis?
I'm sorry.
yes.
I said, how big is your roommate's penis?
Well,
Also, as a matter of fact, don't answer for them. Bring them in here and put them on the podcast.
I
and
don't
let
have
them answer for
I don't have
themselves.
a roommate. I just felt bad about laughing at your father's stroke. Sorry about that. Thought I should own up to it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that's good.
Look, the man has the right to laugh at the occasional old man having a stroke, okay?
It's
We're
true.
not here to judge. There's a lot of stuff that goes with strokes. It depends, though. I mean, there's, you can come back mostly fine for the most part.
The fact
or it
that
could
they
be
can't take care of
incredibly
themselves and you have
debilitating.
to do it for them for the rest of their lives is just grating, really. I just basically leave it to my wife entirely. It's kind of like children or like the dog.
You keep
or-
calling her your
you know-
wife, and it's throwing me off. Can we get back to the terminology here?
I'm sorry, my whole.
Yes. We've
Yeah, yeah.
agreed on
Yeah,
the
the
terminology of
whole.
this debate, of this discussion. The whole.
Do you want her to come on the show? Do you want to talk to her?
I don't talk to women.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, never mind.
He commands them and they obey him.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
transitioned, by the way. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do this. But
Yeah, the shirtless thing a second ago would have definitely ruined things.
correct. Yeah.
Mm.
You didn't see the scars under your breasts too, and that was that. I mean, he was just honestly, that was lucky for both him and us.
I'm just surprised the hair plugs worked so well.
Well, you didn't go into the United States.
I've had a friend that was dating what's the correct term? A transsexual? Is that not the correct term?
Yeah, that's fine.
A tranny. Yeah.
No, tranny is
Well, I had a friend that was dating one, but they didn't they're kind of stupid and they didn't realize that it was a trans person.
Oh.
And I had to break the news to them.
That's
It was like a harrowing conversation.
How did that go? Like, how
didn't
dumb
know?
is your friend?
Pretty dumb. Because this person was known, and I'd seen their photos on dating apps, and I was like, this is definitely a man that transitioned into a woman, like very thinly veiled, might I add. And so I sat down with my friend and I was like, listen, Kyle, I know you're dating Jessica, but like, have you guys done anything?
Yeah, fuck you, Kyle.
Yeah, fuck you, Kyle. I'm not going to tell you anything, but yeah, no, I had to break it down for him. I had to be like, have you seen anything down there? And he was like, no, she's really shy. And I was like, okay, yeah, she has a cock. So
This is where I've got to put myself in the position where I send you a picture of me in women's clothing and then ask you if I actually pass. So,
do you pass?
yeah. See, hold on. How about this? Do I look like a pretty girl?
I'd let you twist my nipples.
Okay, well, see, I'm better than an Indian woman. That's really all I need in the world.
Wait, no, you have a Cataclysm poster in the back. I'm taking that back.
Not mine. Thank you very much. That was at a friend's house. We were both dressing up as trans, and that was
we were both
many,
doing
many
gay
years ago.
stuff. I see. Okay.
You know what?
Good catch there.
Yeah, we did that the whole time, and we never once kissed, which is surprising to me, considering that he's such a.
Well, I didn't even know Keith was gay until
No,
you told
this
me
is a
on the
different guy.
podcast.
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah.
know, but like I didn't know that. He like lived with me briefly. I just never knew.
What?
Yeah, he briefly lived
you?
with me. He was like fighting with his dad, and we let him live at our
Well,
house.
you're not
for a
his
while.
type. He wouldn't try to fuck you.
I apparently not. I
Yeah.
guess, but also I guess he was just a friendly guy. I guess, but
Sure. You know what?
Whatever.
I think we're far enough into the show again to where we can go back to our would you rather
Lord.
situation. What do you
Sure.
think, Reggie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
love to.
You haven't watched the previous episode and you're just watching this one. We went through the easy and mediums last episode, and I only have 3 for the hard category, but one of them is a little bit longer, and then 2 of them are kind of a rarity, if I do say so myself. So the first one here, Reggie, is who would you rather be? And I don't know if that actually is rarity. I think that might be. Might be Fluttershy.
What is going on?
Need I remind you, since if you haven't seen the episode before this, that the rules are you turn into that thing and you are that thing for the rest of your life, and what happens in the image does happen to you. I'm not sure that you're guaranteed much more life after this image.
What is happening in this image?
This doesn't look. I'm just gonna put this out there. This doesn't look consensual, like at all.
No, I don't think that it really does. But you know what's
Not
really
sure
good about
either
it?
one of them consented.
I don't think that there is a thing that I have to censor for
Yeah.
YouTube here.
That's
That's
good.
not-
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a rapist or do you want to be raped? That's like the ultimate question.
We'll
of
get to
life.
that in the third question of this of the hard category. But you
fetishistic
go ahead.
material being what it is.
I see. I'm trying to think if there's any utility to having a ginormous bulbous stomach. I think I'm just gonna die.
You know what? I if you could bounce on it, it wouldn't be that bad, right?
I think OnlyFans has some room for that.
Hey, my man's got an idea. Okay. You could make money off of it.
But then we're already in fetish content, so that's kind of cheating.
He's referring to us. We're already in fetish content. This whole podcast is basically fetish content.
Oh, I'm certain that it is. I'd like to be Fluttershy. Please make me the pretty pony.
I'm glad that you knew that it was Fluttershy, not Rarity. That makes me happy.
Yeah, I think Rarity's purple.
No. You know what we're going to do here is I'm going to see, just completely off the cuff, how many My Little Pony that you can like name. All right.
Yeah. I know
All right.
at least many of them. Probably 4.
At least many of them. Okay. at least many of them. I'm gonna give you all the the basics. All right. How about that? Nothing too crazy, but I do want to know out of just the ones that you know. I mean, I'm talking about stuff that my 12-year-old niece knows. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Okay, sure. I'm ready. Put me in the
Okay.
game.
How many can you name from left to right?
I think I got all of this.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why?
Okay, well, we've already established, based on the previous photo, on the far right must be Fluttershy, yeah?
Reggie, I said left to right. I want to start left to right, please.
I'm going to go from the right because I don't know the one on the left.
Okay, yeah.
Defiant to the end.
I'm hoping I'll build up the confidence and like some momentum. That's
Yeah.
Fluttershy. That dumb bitch with the big fucking hat is Applejack. I think she's a country
That's
bumpkin.
our southern representation.
How you gonna talk
Reggie.
to my girl
What
like
the
that?
fuck? What the fuck?
She's a yokel. She disgusts me.
I see. It's our lifestyle.
Patrick,
down here,
delete
isn't
the
it?
entire episode. Delete the old Reggie episode and just get him off the channel entirely. just delete. Actually, delete the channel. I can't have anything. Yeah.
Wipe it.
slander.
Scrub him. Yeah.
Disgusting.
That's good. Okay, so let's skip. There's this guy up in the sky. That's got to be Rainbow Dash based on the rainbow coloration.
My girl.
It's probably
my
a
girl.
smart answer. Yeah, I'd go with that.
And then on the far left, this one looks like Pinkie Pie.
That's
Right.
also probably correct. Yeah.
Now the two
I
in the
would go with
middle,
that.
I know one of them is Rarity, and the other one is probably,
Go ahead.
I want to say Heinrich Himmler,
Yeah, that's actually I,
the
got it first try.
famous sixth pony is Heinrich Himmler.
Yeah. Well, it's yeah.
Okay, good. Well, we're all settled then.
So
Yeah, then
which one
Heinrich
is
Himmler.
Rarity and which one is Heimlich Himmler?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Rarity
Well, no,
is the white one, right?
You almost got it, dude. It
Almost
was
got
right
it.
there.
It was right there.
Himmler's the white one.
Of course,
obviously.
yeah, absolutely.
Dude, come on.
All right, now which one is this? Who is this?
Spike.
Spike?
Right? His name's Spike.
Yeah, Spike.
Spike,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you said bike, like bicycle.
Yeah, I ride his ass. Call him Bicycle.
God damn.
I keep nodding and saying,
I'm gonna.
yeah, like I know.
Hold on. Hold on. We've got a real issue now because you've gotten all of them,
Yeah.
and I have to know how far does this reach. Like realistically, if I just start throwing shit at you, like who is this?
What the fuck am I looking at?
Who is that? What do you mean you don't know who you're looking at?
You've lost me. Is that Aku? Is this Samurai? Is it the same show?
I have
Yeah,
no fucking
that's
clue
right.
what that thing is.
No, I don't know that one. My friends were autistic in high school, so
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
you-
your roommate too, I imagine.
yes, my roommate, my repressed psyche.
Who is this?
That's got to be Sunshine Apricot or something.
That is Princess Celestia. Thank you very much.
Basically what
that's
I
like
said.
a god of their world, isn't it?
You think I fucking know?
Princess Celestia is her slave name. That's like calling her Kunta Kinte. It's very disrespectful.
No, Kunta
Like the
Kinte
other
would
way
be like her
around.
real name. Yeah. I was gonna say Kunta Kinte would be her real name. It'd be
Toby.
like calling her Toby.
Toby.
Yeah. There we go. Why is it always Kunta Kinte and Toby?
because
What?
that's the scene from the movie, I think.
Yeah, I
if
guess
I had
it
to guess.
is probably the way
Yeah.
that it is.
What movie is that? Is that Roots? Or
Roots.
That, or is that a
That
different
is
one?
Django Unchained.
No, that's not Django.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we're
I
gonna
think
go
that was
next.
Predator 2.
Yeah, that's Predator 2. That's yeah.
Your name is Toby.
From the jungle to the concrete choke.
yeah.
So we're going to go back into our test of which one you would rather be. So we've done the first one, and here is our second image for which one would you rather be, Reggie? May I remind you, you become this thing and you are this for the rest of your life. And no, you cannot remove the diaper.
Okay, that was my first question. Is that a diaper?
I know it was.
Yes.
I didn't even realize that's what that was. Okay.
Are you telling me I gotta be diped up for the rest of my life?
For the rest of your life.
You gotta
one
be diaper maxing every day, man.
I get to be diped up. I'm looking at this the wrong way.
Correct. You're looking at it the wrong way.
I'm glad that there's a little panel there.
No, click on that so I can see that a little closer.
Yeah,
up there.
Eric
That's,
wants to see it. There you go.
There's a little panel there to show me
Okay.
that the bird is hard. Like, terrific.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. The bird is having a hard time. I don't know what you're talking about, and there's nothing on the screen implying whatever it is that you're referring to.
Looks like the bird is also female while we're at that, I believe.
No, actually,
penis
that's
is feminine in
you
this
know
case?
what? You know what I learned about this by giving somebody gave this to me on Discord, so I had no idea what this was, and somebody said that those are both Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I got that part. That
Really?
doesn't delineate male or female.
I
though.
didn't realize. I didn't realize those were both Pokemon.
You didn't think the one on the left was a Pokemon?
The one on the right, the one on the left, I got it.
Yeah, okay. The one on the right, like, is a little more obscure. I'm not sure.
The amount of
Is that
times
like
I've
a
imagined
Ho-Oh or
myself as a
something?
diped up Charizard stripping for whatever that is on the right.
Yeah, whatever Pokemon that is. What? How's
Do you think someone drew this seriously, or is this like absurdist comedy at this point?
You never know.
You never know.
Like, I feel like it's always kind of both. Like,
Yeah.
or at least half and half. Like, you know, every other one.
You think someone's
'Cause
bust
I
into
have
this?
no idea.
How many busts per
Someone-
hour are we getting on this photo? The
Bus
BPH
per hour, probably one, maybe a half.
Well, we got to pump those numbers up, boys. Okay, everyone take your dicks out. We got to get the BPH up to at least
Yes,
like
please.
30, 40.
This is making me want to start sending you the picture of Bambi, but that's not like a two-person thing.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, you have agency. You can do that if you want, but I won't force you. Anyway, I'm going to be
Yeah.
Charizard
It's a
because
one-party consent state.
I have name value. Everyone in this call knows Charizard. No one knows bird
Yes.
with cock and diaper. So
I agree
Yeah.
with him on that one.
I gotta agree.
I mean, Charizard looks like he or she is in control of that situation too. You know,
He or she. Is Charizard a woman?
yes.
is she? I'm not sure.
Is she? Charizard
he?
might
Is
be a
she?
woman.
Is that one a woman? Charizard's like a species, so
It has certain feminine characteristics, I think.
they both kind of do though. But the other one clearly has a penis.
Yeah, they're
so-
trying to turn you on.
I mean, yeah, that's just objectively true. There it is.
There it is. There it is. All right. Hell
There
yeah.
it is.
We were looking for a minute trying to find what we were going to send to you. It's a classic on this show.
Lay it on me.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I call for it half the time just because it annoys
That's
Will.
not even like a joke at this point. That's just actually true.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
literally am just like, and put on Bambi.
There you go. So
there's the meme.
there's the
There-
picture of Bambi that we put up on the show all the time.
This is gender bent Bambi spreading her anus. Listen,
Gender bent? Absolutely not. That is gender normal, right?
Oh yeah, Bambi's a boy normally.
Bambi's a
I think.
boy, right?
Yeah.
is it?
It's just you don't think about it like that because he's a genderless child throughout
Yeah,
most
yeah,
of
of
it.
course.
But yeah,
So-
he gets antlers at the end.
Yeah. No.
No one ever remembers. Just no.
I went to university for like 8 years to be now finding myself in a Discord call with two grown men showing me Bambi's asshole.
Yeah.
That's
Correct.
I'll remind you that college is not worth it. That's what what that means.
Remember
And we
that, kids. You heard that here first.
If this is where it has led me, it has been a terrible mistake.
Absolutely, it is.
Do you want me to do anything with this photo, or you just wanted to expose that to me? You just wanted to like form those synapses in my mind.
No,
now,
I
you
just
sick fuck.
wanted you to be aware of it. As a matter of fact, I wanted you to know that I'm friends with the artist who made it at this point, and they are very happy that it gets featured on the show.
yeah.
Their name
Bambi
is
all spragged out there.
yeah,
and
their name is Toast, and they're a very sweet they. I don't know if Toast is a man or a woman, to be perfectly honest with
I
you.
think they intentionally said that they weren't going to bother saying.
We
when we
invited them
asked
on
them.
the show, Reggie.
Yeah.
We legitimately were like, please come on the show.
Yeah, we somehow found the actual artist who made it, and while they're totally cool with what we have done with their artwork, they're not interested in coming on the show.
It's
Unfortunately.
a shame.
That is a shame. Are you guys familiar with Reggie the Rat?
I am
sounds
actually. I have
familiar.
jacked off to Reggie the Rat more than you know.
I didn't expect that answer. But
Yes. Well, I'm of course in competition with Reggie the Rat for Reggie
course.
supremacy. But recently, the artist that does Reggie the Rat reached out to me, and we've collaborated.
Ooh, Patrick, put up the
Really?
picture of Reggie the Rat, just repeatedly playing that. Eric doesn't know what it is, so poor him.
Yeah.
Eric, you'll jack off after the show. Don't do it right now, please. But
Yeah, no, it's great to have these connections. You know, we have to make these inroads if we want to make it professionally.
is there one artist that does Reggie?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure other people have now done their own iterations of it, but why Gina?
It's not a person named Reggie. For some reason in my head, the entire time for my life, it's been like, okay, well, the person that makes this is probably named Reggie. They made a rat that's them.
I'm sorry, I just told you that like Santa Claus isn't real. This is
You
terrible.
did, yeah.
Okay. You're telling me they're not actually a rat in real life?
I have one more in the hard category before
Uh-huh.
we move on to our final object here.
Oh, yeah.
And that is this one, Reggie. Which one would you rather
Oh,
be?
hell yeah. So can I be anyone in this photo? Because there's like several people.
No. You're either pregnant, barefoot, Anne Frank, or you are the conservative.
Oh Jesus, that is
killing
Anne Frank.
Yes.
So the Confederates are killing Nazis.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
And they're saving Anne Frank, who is already pregnant and barefoot, and dropping her diary. May I mind you? This highly implies that the diary of Anne Frank would never be published.
Because the Confederates saved her?
One can only imagine.
Can you imagine the world?
I mean, wouldn't it kind of be a better... No, I don't really know.
Eric is thinking over here. Eric's saying, if Anne Frank never made that diary, we'd all be flying through the fucking sky with cars right now. We'd all have flying cars
we'd have
and
flying
cancer
cars
would be cured. Eric, that's a sick thought. You're a sick man. I would never say such a thing. But let's get back to the topic, gentlemen. I would be, I'd be the cool Confederate soldier that's definitely gonna smash, for sure. You see the way that she's looking at him? Yeah.
I don't like. She's underage though, Reggie. So
how old was Anne Frank?
She never reached consensual age, Reggie.
She's quite literally never reached consensual age.
There is no version.
Wait,
of
hold
Anne
on
Frank
now.
that's of
Hold on
consensual
now.
age.
She was born in 1929. I think we're good.
Wait.
Oh,
29,
you're right.
so-
She's like 100 years old. We're good.
Yeah,
she's-
wait.
yeah.
Oh, he pulled a technicality.
Oh God.
He's not
Technical
wrong.
foul.
You're
Technically, the only version of Anne Frank is well above the age of consent. Though I
the
don't.
real version of Anne Frank.
If you can find the bits and pieces of her scattered over East Germany and piece them back together into a person, is that too much, Patrick?
So basically, I'm back on the field here.
I mean, if you can scrape the sides of the smokestack.
That's fucked up. It's a terrible thing for you to say that, Eric. Shut your mouth.
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
I'm crying.
I'm sorry.
I'm fucking crying. Oh my God.
That was a little too much.
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
All right.
That was too much.
Oh God. Fuck me. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Holocaust jokes. No.
Yeah. No.
I haven't had a good one in forever.
That was
They're
a
always
whole
so
different
lazy.
level. That was a whole different level of Holocaust joke. I hate to break
Holocaust
it to
jokes
you.
are always just lazy these days. I'm not
Sure,
impressed by them.
you could call it that.
It's just an excuse to be racist instead of a funny joke. Like
Yeah.
you gotta make a real joke about it. You know, I don't know.
God, Reggie, are you ready for the hardest one that we have?
They've been getting easier the more we go. They've been getting easier. So please.
Yeah, that's true. So I have to screen share for this one, and I have to share with you.
I'm highly
the audio.
suspicious of what I'm about to see.
You should be, honestly.
Okay.
As a matter of fact,
I haven't actually seen the clip, but I know where it's from.
yeah. So it's really, I don't know if you're going to get audio, which kind of upsets me. You know what? I could send you the file, and you could play it on your end with audio, so that you could just have it and then play it on your end. But
And I can just watch it like in my own time.
yeah,
type of thing.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you should save it to your hard drive. You know.
So there
I
you
can
go.
hear it.
This is okay. Good.
Okay.
Suckling
Are
sounds.
you familiar with this, Reggie?
I'm no.
もっくのっちょこちょい
Which one would you rather be, Reggie?
Oh, hold on. Let me see how this ends.
Yeah,
So
good
it's
point.
up in
Good
the
point.
air. It's up in the air right now. So it's just me and the boys breastfeeding each other in the woods.
Typical.
Yeah,
Typical,
you know.
Wait,
honestly.
can
Nothing
I ask
special
you,
so far.
How long does this go? Because I'm worried my roommate might come in and see this.
It's,
His
I got,
subconscious might notice.
it's exactly
It's gonna have
60
to start-
seconds.
It's
So,
gonna have to start feeling things after that. You
Yeah.
know.
新車なんでしょう
Christian monk.
Listen, I had a lot of things. I had prepared like many contingency plans, but you showing me child I was not ready for that. So
yeah. Please tell me what were the contingency plans.
I was like, he's gonna do an ad read for Raytheon, or he's going to do something with Palestine.
I told you, Reggie, when we planned this, I said I have to outdo myself.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I'm fairly certain that is the infamous Boku no Pico.
Correct, yes.
So that is the...
So when the CIA comes to my house and asks me why I have that on my computer, I can point to Reggie and tell them to go find him, and he's the reason.
Yes.
This probably
Well,
isn't the right word for it, but that's like the only safe, quote-unquote,
Correct.
example.
Something that I ask myself in this moment is, what would Jesus Christ do? And I think that the honorable thing is to be molested. I would choose to be molested so that someone else doesn't have to. So
Okay, but two different things here. So you're not thinking of one.
Yes.
If you're molested, you will end up being gay. That's how that works.
there's a one-to-one correlation.
So you have to
on
live
that?
the rest of your life as a homosexual man. And then second of all, the ice cream in the car. You're going to get ice cream all over this man's new car, as was stated earlier.
God, that does change things, doesn't it? Wow.
Drastically.
The whole ice cream, the parable of the melting ice cream. God.
Well, I mean, how, it's really just...
But wait, if
you can't return that car.
If I'm gay,
if there's ice cream in the leather seats, you can't take that back to the dealership. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? You fuck a small boy in here? you fuck a small child?"
That's true. That's true. Now, but you said that if I'm molested, then I turn gay. But do I then have to partake in gay activities like crawling through alleyways on all fours and like prowling?
You either get to do
like
that,
most
or
gay men, yes.
Yeah, like most gay men. You either get to do that, you get to go to gay bars and do a lot of drugs and not remember anything, or
you can run a Pray the Gay Away Christian camp and slowly convince gay teenagers to...
That's the third one. All right. And then fourth,
awesome.
you could... and then actually get this all dealt with, like, straight
Yeah, you can
up.
be the gay teenager at the Pray the Gay Away camp.
Correct.
Well, I think you've just laid out like a really nice character arc for me to undergo. Get molested, become gay, crawl through alleys, kill gay teenagers. What's not
I don't understand that.
He said... He's the madman. He's going for all three.
I don't understand.
He's just going for the moon here.
That's
He's going to
so-
do all of them.
That's so basically exactly what your life is right now that I don't think that it's really much of a...
In the business, we call that a grand slam, fellas.
Yeah. We call that being a YouTuber. That's what we call that in the
What
business.
YouTuber doesn't kill gay teenagers? I mean, is that even a way? Is that even a way to do it? Is it possible to do
As a
it without
previously
killing
gay
gay
teen,
teenagers?
I've got to say that I really feel like I missed out on the YouTuber sphere.
You stopped being a teenager.
Listen, I hear that the gays have a lot of good drugs. I've heard that.
Oh, that's true.
I can agree with that.
Non-apologetically, unjokingly, that's just
If
true.
you're gonna have an 8-inch cock up your ass, you have to be high, right? There's certainly.
I don't understand how I would have my own cock up my ass, but yes, I would rather be high
if you were to fuck yourself, for sure.
like I said, as so many other gay men, they just have such a smaller penis than mine, which is massive. So I just...
Do you think that you should issue like a challenge to other gay men to show up at your door and like produce their erect penis to show you up, maybe?
Yeah, actually, Eric, why don't you show up at my door and then produce your penis? Hey, Reggie, you're invited to. As
I've been here for like 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I've been erect this entire time.
Everyone watching right now, open invitation. Editor, put the address on screen. Show up here. Cocks out.
editor. Go ahead, editor. Put up the address.
Yeah.
Eric, you know what to do later. You're
Oh,
editing
yeah.
this, right?
Yeah, I edit it by showing up and then leaving it for Patrick.
There you go.
I
I
legitimately
worked
at one
very
point.
hard to leave this house and let Patrick edit it.
I legitimately at one point we started this podcast, right? And it was just me, Eric, and Will. And there was so much like work that goes into making that, because there's a lot of production in this show. We've got to show Charizard in a diaper, and we got so much stuff we got to do.
You have to argue that teacher who made all the porn of his elementary school students did nothing wrong.
Some might say this is the new Hollywood with these production levels, right?
Well, we're skipping all of the success and money and going straight to the debauchery.
That's good. Cut out all the nonsense.
Yeah, skip straight to the point where they all end up.
Lean. You run a lean operation.
But yeah, there was a moment where we were doing this, and I was like, God, I'm doing this all on my own. I'm making all the jokes. I'm the only funny one. I'm the only person. Like, we record at my house. I've got to get somebody else to edit the show. So I tried to get Eric to do it, and then it turns out he was just way too much of an alcoholic to actually do anything.
That's at least a little bit true.
Good. The truth comes out at the end. Everyone's getting this in under the wire.
I also take care of all the dogs. And
honestly, Will hasn't even shown up for a single Reggie episode, which basically just means that he's not even on the show. I'm sad, honestly, Reggie, that you have not been able to meet Will.
Say something that Will would say. Like, say a very stereotypical Will line.
Oh, dude, so easy.
Down with the proletariat. Socialism is the way to go. Everybody be a communist.
Kill everybody who has over $1 million. And
capitalism.
And 2 + 2 = 5. 47 minus 5 is 46. Just general, like...
Where did you find this guy?
In Mississippi.
They just float around. You find them occasionally.
How does this happen? Was he born in a fucking pond or something? Like, did toxic waste get poured into his...
I already said it's Mississippi, Reggie. I already said that he was born in Mississippi.
Yeah, you can kind of fish him out of a swamp, and like every now and again, you'll see one going, I like communism, and all the other swamp muck will be like bullying that one. So you fish them out with your net, you take them home, you feed them, and they'll never go away.
I see. It's a bit of a project, I see.
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing that happened with your roommate. Here's a picture of Will crucified.
Will being crucified.
Yeah, there's a little bit of artwork of his little guy being crucified.
Mm-hmm. That's
As
good.
you can probably imagine.
Our artist is pretty good.
Yeah,
I like our artist.
Our artist is pretty nice.
I like her.
But
She's nice.
what are you gonna do? Everybody that's a communist ends up being crucified eventually.
Mm-hmm. Jesus famously said the community should all get together and people should share. And what do you know? 2 days later, they nailed him up.
But here's the real question: is what is this guy doing in United States if he's such a socialist? Why doesn't he come north?
Because he was born here.
Well, he's a Native American, so there's that. So all of this land already belongs to him and his own community. So he's just running the white man out of it mostly.
Oh, I see. He's playing the long game. I gotcha.
Yeah, he's here for that great replacement theory thing.
Oh yeah,
he's here to replace us. Because
the final solution, I think, is what he calls it.
Much like that chick you were talking about earlier, he passes for white. Mm-hmm. Same way that trans person passed for a chick, and your friend had to.
I should just straight up send him a picture of Will so that Reggie just has a picture of what Will looks like.
I mean, I don't think he's going to do anything with that.
It would be good. I'd like if I could direct my energy toward that photo, and maybe I could.
Yeah.
If you could just post it on your community page on your channel, and then do a poll of whether or not people think that they're white or not, that would do a lot for me. Honestly.
Yeah. What race is this man?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you right now. I can tell you if he's because there's a lot of people that are like undercover these days. You don't know what they are.
Do you have just a random picture of Will?
A picture of Will, probably. Here you go. Here it is. All right. So here's a picture of Will.
Yes, this is a very subtle photograph where there are many key features we have to.
He had a stage
clue
show.
into. So first of all, the brow line. This is wider than you would, and some people say phrenology is a dead art, but the brow line here is wider than you would expect from the the Caucasoid, typically.
Correct.
So
correct. I'm glad that you're educated on such things.
Which represents an expanded intellect. So a lot of people don't know this.
Correct. Well, that's a good way to cap off the episode. Just making sure that people know that Will is not a Caucasoid. Thank you again for coming on the show, Reggie. It's always a pleasure. I hope that showing you didn't make you be like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, he's just gonna never ever speak to us or contact us in any way, shape, form, or fashion ever again after today. But
Yeah, probably.
That's a risk you have to take.
Yeah, it is a risk you have to take. I'm sorry, Reggie. I really am.
Well, yeah, when you're pushing the art form like forward, you have to take these risks. I respect it.
Okay, good. I told my wife the exact same thing.
But she still says no anal. So
Well, it was when I showed her the and then tried to ask for anal, but yeah.
I'm an
So
artist.
you did that in the wrong order.
You don't understand, officer. And then he was never seen
This
again.
was to get
She's
my
my
wife to do-
wife.
This was to get my wife to do butt stuff. I promise.
God.
That's the only reason I have this book.
Before we end the episode, actually, I want to tell you, Reggie, that because we're in Mississippi, sodomy is illegal.
It is technically, yes.
Yes, it's
Yeah?
on the books. 100% it's illegal. So when I was in high school one time, I got detention. I know, big surprise. I wasn't a very good student. But I got detention. I was sitting in, no, it wasn't detention. It was in school suspension, if you
ISS,
remember.
yes.
Yeah. So it was a much bigger issue, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting in this room with 30 other children, and then there's a massive, cop that sits at the front of the room. There's no teachers or anything. It's just a police officer. And I don't want to sound rude, but this guy looked like Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what he looked like. And at some point he stood up and he said, "Children, I'm going to tell you a tale." And I'd been in ISS 7-8 times at this point. Never once had the cop sat up and told me he was going to tell me a story. And then he went on he spun a story for us of how when he was a beat cop, and the reason he didn't want to be a beat cop anymore was because sodomy is illegal in Mississippi, which he made sure that we were aware of up front, which made me feel a lot better because I was like, God, thank God he's not going to sodomize me. But
Unlike all the other cops that are here every day. Jeez.
yeah.
Finally, I catch a break.
He was the only one, but he got called to somebody's house and he knocked on the door and a woman came out, answered the door and said please, thank God you're here. My husband and I just got done having anal sex.
Did he shoot her?
Yeah, he just pulled out a gun and just killed her. No, actually, he looked. Yeah, and the husband apparently comes up behind him or behind her and is like, you're. I keep wanting to say Your Honor because basically cops are judge, jury, and executioner here. He came up behind her and was like, whatever, she's lying, and then he had to be a cop about it and say ma'am, are you wanting to press charges? And then she said yes. And he actually had to carry a man away and put him in jail for the night for having anal sex with his wife.
What was the moral of that story?
The moral of that story was...
No means no.
No, the moral of that story must be that anal sex must be fantastic.
It's the forbidden fruit.
And that was the turning point, eh?
Yeah, if it was... Yeah, that's pretty much where I decided...
That's how we found out.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going to date Keith and get my ass railed. But that was one of those moments where I was like, it has to be fantastic if he's going to if people are going out of their way to make it illegal.
Yeah, it's on the same level as cocaine, you think?
Yeah, cocaine,
Think
slavery.
about it. Yeah, cocaine, slavery,
yeah.
murder, all these things are illegal and they're awesome.
It's good to just lump all of that stuff in together. Nuance,
Right.
nuance
Yeah, they're all
is dead.
basically the same.
Well, everything actually just kind of fits into those drug categories of Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3. And those are
yeah.
all perfect Schedule 1s, if I had to say. Anyways, that's been the show, folks. Thank you for listening to the Anything Cast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
And thank you for coming on the show, Reggie.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, guys. I'm sure I'll be back for another episode in the future.
I'm sure you won't, but thank you for saying that
I
just to
appreciate you lying to
Yeah.
us. Your tolerance is immense and amazing. And, when you press charges later, there will be no hard feelings.
Yeah, Eric, show him your penis.
Oh, yeah.